your special meeting. Please turn off or silence all cell phones during the meeting. Meetings are televised every day on Channel 2 at 6 p.m. and midnight, and they're available for viewing on YouTube. I request a motion to open this special meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Start voting with Commissioner Griffin.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. First item on the agenda is reconsideration of the position of mayor for 2023. I have a statement, and we will take action upon the completion of it. Since last Tuesday evening's meeting, I've had time to reflect on many things, including Leavenworth's City Commission style of government, traditions, and public comments. As has been discussed in our local papers and on numerous forums, our city runs on a city commission style of government. This means that the citizens vote on individual commissioners, and then those commissioners are the ones that vote for certain positions, including the mayor. Prior to my election as a commissioner, I had been told that the numbers of votes each candidate receives in the election.
There is no sound outside. No sound. Somebody needs to turn something up. Yeah, we can hear back here.
No sound inside either, other than your voice. That's pretty good.
Just speak up then.
Yeah, I can speak louder. I'll continue.
Take care of it.
Prior to my election as a commissioner, I had been told that the numbers of votes each candidate received in the election determined who would be chosen as the next mayor and mayor pro tem. However, after being elected, I was told that I was misinformed, that the commissioners choose who serves in those capacities, and that there is no written rule or law that requires the commission to select the commissioner with the most votes as the mayor. And this is true. The city commission is the sole decision maker as to who is appointed as mayor and mayor pro tem. The voters do not have a direct say in this selection. Thus, I stand by fact that the vote and results from last Tuesday were in compliance with all applicable rules. However, what the written rule says and what stands as a tradition can be two different things. Leavenworth is a city that has many traditions, and those traditions make our community unique and strong. I admittedly was less aware of Leavenworth's long-standing tradition of the commission electing the candidate with the most votes to become the mayor pro tem, and then later voting that candidate as the mayor the following year. It is clear that last week's deviation from this tradition shocked many of the citizens of Leavenworth, including Commissioner Wilson and his family who came to last week's meeting to support him. And I sincerely apologize for any embarrassment they may have experienced, as that was absolutely not my intent. I've come to realize that the citizens of Leavenworth viewed this deviation as taking away their voice in the election of the mayor. Again, this was absolutely not my intent. We, as individual commissioners, vote on items in a manner which we believe will result in the best for the citizens of our great city. The reason I ran for commissioner in the first place was to ensure the voices of the citizens are heard and that decisions are made with their opinions, thoughts, and beliefs consistently in the foreground. I was honored by the opportunity to do such as that as mayor, and look forward to the opportunity to serve and lead our community over the next year. I take my responsibility as your representative very seriously. I want to speak for and act on behalf of our citizens. As such, I have heard and listened to the comments and opinions expressed this last week on the importance of tradition and, in direct correlation, the votes of the people of Leavenworth in the last election as it relates to who is chosen as mayor. While I was elected to serve as a commissioner, another elected commissioner received the most votes from the people, and that is my esteemed colleague, Commissioner Wilson. It is clear that the people of Leavenworth want tradition to stand, and as such, I will not stand in the way of the will of the people. It is because of this that I am relinquishing the title of mayor, but not the position of commissioner. Thus, pursuant to City Code, Section 2-22, the City Commission should choose another chairperson, commonly referred to as mayor, for the coming year. I sincerely hope that with the election of a new mayor, that we can put this behind us and work together as a commission to do what is best for our community. I will listen to motions.
I wish to nominate Commissioner Jermaine Wilson to be mayor of Leavenworth for the period of 2022, 2023, through the year 23.
I second that.
I'll begin voting with Commissioner Wilson.
2 times.
Aye.
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 First, giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I thank God for this opportunity that He has given me to serve and represent you all as the mayor of Leavenworth, Kansas, for the second time. I definitely want to take this time out to thank my beautiful wife and my children. Thank you for the sacrifices that you made. Thank you for the time that you give me to be able to serve this community. Without your sacrifices and love, I wouldn't be able to do what I do for this city. I thank all of my children, from Kayla, Jermaine Jr., JJ, Laylee, and Savannah. And I also want to thank my mom and dad just for being here. I'm glad that you all are still alive to see this momentous occasion take place. I thank you, Mom and Dad, for never giving up on me. I thank you for praying. I remember the story when you shared with me, Mom, when you said, out of all of your children, I was the one that created the most complications during your pregnancy. And I don't know if you were trying to encourage me or what, but I was like, well, Mom, that's not too encouraging. But you said something to me that I never forget. You said that you knew that I was going to go through some hard times in life just based upon the complications I gave you. But you knew that I was going to make it, and you knew that I was going to succeed. So I thank you, Mom, for your words of encouragement and empowering me. And to my father, thank you for teaching me how to work. Many days, man, we cut grass when I didn't want to when it's 100 degrees outside. But you instilled something in me that nobody can take away, and it's a good work ethic. If you look at a man the way that he is, he only becomes worse. But if you look at a man as if he were what he could be, then he'll become what he should be. Amen. Thank you to the citizens of Leavenworth for not looking at me as the man that I used to be in my past. Thank you for seeing me as the man that I am today. December the 9th made 12 years of me being released from prison. From the moment that I stepped out of prison, I was committed to serving this community. And I did it consistently, faithfully. Did it under God and did it unto each citizen that is here today. It's only because of your support. It's only because of you encouraging me and pushing me forward, even when I felt like giving up, even when I didn't feel like running again. You all empowered me to believe in myself. And I thank you all for not giving up on me. I thank you all for reminding me the purpose that God has created for my life. And that is to serve faithfully and to serve with humility. And most of all, serve with integrity. I love this community. This community is my family. And I appreciate you all. And I want you to always remember this. What you do for people, God will do for you. Amen. Look around the community. Look around inside of this chamber. we see blacks, we see whites, we see brown. This right here is the true meaning of unity in the community. When we stand together, we support one another, we help each other out, we're able to really create change. And that's what this is all about today. We stand together in agreement, in unity. So I thank you all for everything that you have done for me and everything you have done for my family. I had some notes, but I just want to speak from the heart. But there's one thing I want to share with you all. Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. Last week was a very painful experience. But I realized that needed to happen so people can see exactly the change that needs to take place in our government system. The people need to vote. The people need to allow their voices to be heard, and they need to be the ones to elect their mayors, not the city commission. But we will not dwell on the pain of yesterday. Today is a special day, and each one of us is here to celebrate this special occasion. So I thank you all for being in attendance. And before I open it up to the citizens for public comments, I personally want to thank you, Nancy, for believing in me. For standing up for me and allowing your voice to be heard. Man, you are family, you are a friend, and it is an honor and a privilege to serve with you.
Thank you, sir.
And to Commissioner Hingler, there's no such thing as a wrong time to do the right thing. So I thank you for making the right decision. So at this time, I want to open it up to the citizens. Normally, we don't do public comments. This is a special occasion. I'm asking each individual that would like to share something from their heart, please keep it to 1 minute at this particular time since we have so many individuals that is here today. And I encourage you all, I'm not telling you what to say, but I encourage you, let's focus on remaining positive and let us not forget the special time that we are here today. Jermaine Wilson is the mayor, y'all, so let's celebrate. So if anybody would like to share anything?
This is Senator Jeff Pittman, for those who don't know me. I want to thank you all for your service. Public service is a difficult thing. I love this community as well. I love that you guys have taken the right step. I think we had a misstep last week. It hurt. It was personally embarrassing. I think it takes a big man to step up and do the right thing, as Mayor Wilson said. It takes a big man to take it, roll with it, and stay encouraged. I'm always impressed with the state of encouragement that you give to your people, to your family, from your family to this community. I thank you for your service. I just want to say thank you, City Commission, for doing the right thing and helping us stay unified and working towards a better community, both at the city, state, and country level. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Michael Lay, and I just want to say thank you, Mr. Hinglia, Commission, and I like to call you Ed, but the main thing is I would like to say is let's keep this nonpartisan and keep the politics out of the city when it's still supposed to be a nonpartisan race. When we start picking sides and people get hurt, we're here for one reason: make the city better.
Amen.
Yes, amen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, there's no other comments.
I can make a comment, but I'll do it from here.
You have to.
Yeah, you got to
You have
step
to get
up.
up there.
We got to get you on record.
I just want to say, watching your journey growing up is commendable. And the fact that you do put so much towards the community is the reason why I did everything that I did.
Man, thank you.
And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man you've become. And I'm excited to see the future that you and Jessica as a team will bring to this community. And that I'm proud of both of you guys.
Thank you.
And I love you.
Love you too.
My name's Matt Thomas. I was here last week and I got to watch what happened, and it hit me like walking down the hallway. It almost felt like we had been pulled back 50 years in the process that the city has made, and just in general in the justice system, right? And so to watch that happen, but then to see a city rally around and do the right thing is one of the most amazing things to me, because it's not only for him, but it's for everybody else that has a dream and wants to do something different. It doesn't look like the typical white politician person that's in office. So I just want to say thanks to the city.
I wasn't born in Kansas or Leavenworth, but I moved here for military reasons. And the first family that I met was pretty much Jermaine and Jessica. And to see the love you have for this community, and you brought me into it, it made me want to be a part of Leavenworth and be a part of the things that you're doing. I commend you for everything that you do and the control that you have when you were angry. The way that you handled it was so professional. So you were very, very commendable for that. And like the person before me said, the way the community rallied around you and united with each other was amazing. And that's the things that we need to look at all the time, unity.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kat McIntyre, founder of the Community Pantry Project, mother of 9 children here. Sorry, I'm emotional. I came in here with anger, expecting to fight for a man who I've seen fight for our community day in and day out. A man that I'm very proud to call a friend, a man that comes, picks up my son, spends time with him, not because he has to, but because he wants to, is a role model for our community, and I'm very thankful for today and his opportunity to represent this town. And I'm not from Leavenworth, I chose Leavenworth, and I chose Leavenworth for people like him, and I'm proud today to be a Leavenworth citizen. Thank you.
Thank you. I love this community. This is the city of a second chance. And there's many individuals, including myself, received a second chance. I, Jermaine Wilson, thank you all for allowing me. Pastor Majors, we got one more. Is there one in?
Bishop Tony Majors, Leavenworth Life Fellowship Ministries here in Leavenworth. The greatest witness to a change in a man is a man's character when it's under fire. I was here last Tuesday, and I saw you under fire, but you withstood the fire because the change that you said God done took place on the inside of you, and that's what came out of you. You will always be defined by the greater in you, and not the opportunities or the situations that come outside. I am proud to be a friend. I am proud to let you know I see the greatness in a man, but when it's demonstrated for a man, that's the defining moment of the light that God placed in. Let your light so shine so that men will see your good works, so that our Father in heaven shall be glorified.
Leavenworth citizens, your voices have been heard. I am committed to serve and represent you as your mayor of Leavenworth, Kansas. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, Libertarian. I am here to serve each person equally. And I love you and I thank you for allowing me this opportunity to serve and represent this great community. God bless you. Do I have a motion to close this meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Motion has been seconded. Begin voting with Commissioner Hingler.
Aye.
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 Aye. Meeting is adjourned. Go to 4.